Lesson 2. Meanings, the importance, and philosophy of the sufficiency economy theory. This lesson's purposes are 1. To get the learners to understand the sufficiency economy theory and understand its importance. 2. To get the learners to be aware of His Majesty's philosophy in the sufficiency economy. What is sufficiency economy? The sufficiency economy theory is based on the so-called Buddhism's middle way, which is when people conduct their lives reasonably and moderately. It should be for everyone in the same society, from the unit as small as families to the governing body of the country, so that they can live smartly in this competitive and globalized world. Knowledge, precaution, and the very careful thought are required when importing science and technologies to lay and operate plants. At the same time, an ethical base must be promoted, especially among government officials, academics, and people in the business sectors, so that they realize how to conduct themselves in a virtuous and honesty way. People should be well notified of various kinds of suitable information so they can logically conduct their lives in a patient and diligent way. When this idea is accepted, they can finally live and prepare to cope with the materials, environment, and culture change from the outside world. The importance of the sufficiency economy theory. The sufficiency economy theory will bring about adequate living for all levels, from the smallest to largest units, such as from individuals to the country level. It will strengthen and equip the society with the ability to resist materialism and consumerism. When people are strong enough, they can then deepen their roots and strengthen their country's grounds. The sufficiency economy philosophy. The sufficiency economy develops on the Buddhism's middle way based. In accordance with this, the 3 rings and 2 conditions are considered. The 3 rings mentioned here means moderate spending, reasonable life conduct, and self-protection. The 2 conditions is for knowledge and righteousness. They should be used along with planning, making decisions, and plan implementation, so that they lead to a secured, balanced, and sustainable living. Moderate spending means not too much and not too less consuming, not to trouble both oneself and others. Reasonable life conduct means how one makes a decision on what is enough. This should be conducted in a reasonable way with thorough concerns on related facts as well as the expected outcome. To have a good self-protection means to get oneself ready to face any changing situations both from inside and outside. Knowledge means one should be able to combine theories to planning thoroughly based on righteousness principles, which is to be honest and diligent in conducting one's life. However, the sufficiency economy theory, which emphasizes that development be established on the middle way and in a non-negligent style, is an abstract which could be interpreted into several meanings. This may lead to confusion when practiced, and thus may not give good results as expected. His Majesty the King has mentioned a new theory alongside with the theory of sufficiency economy, so that it could be practiced in reality. There are 3 steps as follows. Step 1. One could support oneself on an economized and spending elimination. This is, for example, people in the agricultural section should allocate 30% each of their land into working spaces, a pond, a rice field, and a fruit garden, while the last 10% be a living quarter, animal farming, and buildings. This allocation is according to the sufficiency economy theory's production principle, which stated that agriculturists should firstly be able to support themselves in an economized level. In the meantime, city people have their education and salary as the capital to support themselves. Step 2. Group together to develop production, marketing, management, welfare system, and education. The groups are, for example, the housewives, the cooperative savings. While in the business section, they could group together as companies or other business groups to take care of each other. This grouping is based on a self-reliance strategy. It aims at strengthening and keeping balanced of each community. Step 3. Build up networks or occupation groups and expand to various business activities by cooperating with business sectors, private and government sectors development body to locate capitals, markets, production strategies, and how data and information should be managed. His Majesty has always given an example on the preparation process of the Pasak Dam, saying that it involved careful cooperation from several organizations in order to return the most benefit to the public. His Majesty has explained the sufficiency economy philosophy as follows. Convenience would lead to so many things, and this is called sufficiency economy. The important thing is that we understand when to move. Doing things in a too fast or too slow manner will not be considered sufficient. We must be aware of making progress, but not trouble others. This is sufficiency economy, which I have been emphasizing for 10 years. Now it's time to practice.